Welding. Welding is a process of joining two materials. The material may be either similar material or a dissimilar material. Generally, we have a lot of process in welding and there are a lot of types in welding. But in this video, we are not going to see any process or any types of welding. Rather, we are going to see how these two materials are joined by a welder. A welder obviously uses an electrode to join the two materials. He will fuse the material and he will connect these two material. That process is called as bead. Okay, there are two types of bead. One is stringer bead, another is weave bead. In this video, we are going to see how the welder is going to generate a stringer bead. Whether it is pipeline or piping or even in plate welding, the welder generally moves his hand. This hand movement is called as bead. He may move the hand from top to down or from right to left. If he moves from top to bottom or bottom to top, this is called as a stringer bead. If we generally take the pipe or plate, the thickness may be ranges from 5 mm to even 30 mm. So on this case, the welder will weld depending upon the WPS. What is mentioned in the WPS, that the welder has to follow. If it is mentioned as stringer, he has to do the stringer bead. If it is mentioned as weave, he has to do a weave bead. Once the fit-up is ready, the fit-up may be either with an internal clamp or an external clamp. So whatever it may be, once the fit-up is made, the welder will first do a root pass. This root pass, as in the case in this WPS, it is mentioned as stringer bead. So in this case, the welder has to do a stringer bead, that is from top to bottom or bottom to top, depending upon his skill. So once the root pass is made, immediately he has to do the hot pass, and after that filling. It may be 2 filling or 3 filling, followed by capping. This filling is dependent on the thickness of the material, and the capping also, it may be single layer or 2 layer or 3 layer, depending upon the WPS. In this video, the welder is using a stringer bead technique. You can see that the welder's hand motion is moved up and down or from down to up. Once the electrode touches the base material, an arc is generated. This arc is generated due to the flow of electrons. During the welding, like this arc welding, the temperature ranges from 450 degrees centigrade to 500 degrees centigrade. So whenever the welder joins two piping or pipeline materials, at the root, the base material is melted to a molten state. And also gravity is created there, which tends to pull the or push the molten materials downwards. So as you see there, the welder is welding from bottom to top, that is uphill. So uphill, this is also taken from the WPS. If it is downhill, he has to do the downhill. If it is uphill, he has to do in the uphill, right? And against the gravity, it is the welder technique, it is the skill of the welder to fuse the base material and connect it with the hand technique. So this is the stringer bead.